Morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good weekend. It's Sunday. It's Mr. Wilhelmina and I's anniversary. 29 years today. Holy smokes, right? Oh, so he has gone off to our nephew's birthday party. He is so cute. We bought him some really cute books. Those kids love books. So, this is Sandy Wilhelmina. Well, I have work to do. So I was hoping you'd keep me company. And I have to sort pictures, but I wanted to show you these. This is a book. Of course, I have books to show you, but I also have photo albums to show you. Just the insides are empty, but this is at a celluloid cover. I could use just a tiny bit of glue, but it's just a book. Apparently, someone had it on their shelves for a very long time. Sorry, I'm unorganized as usual here. Okay, I did not find a date. Check out that book cover or end pages. And the front has celluloid cover. Um, it's a compound resembling ivory, which can be turned, molded, and manufactured into various products. Products that were formerly made of bone and ivory. Was first introduced at Birmingham, England in 1856, but then became manufactured mainly in America. So I'm popping that in here so I don't forget that I know what that is. So this has got some issues. There's Lord Lytton. This is Lucille. Oh, my stomach's growling. You might hear that. It's by Owen Meredith. And these are matte pages. And I love the border. And I will probably be taking this book apart. It's practically apart anyway, and I would love to just use the cover. So, if you would like pages from this book, let me know. And I probably am going to start. I have so many in book guts, innards pages. So I'm probably going to start offering just blocks of book pages from these old books. So watch for that. Or if you're running low on paper, let me know. Um, This is the prettiest one I think I've ever seen. It has both its latches, and check out the side. It's decorated on all the pages like that. And I just love it. The only thing it's missing is one little bead back here. It's just stunning. And even the spine, oh my goodness. The inside is empty. Whoops. Belonged to Frank Whitten, it looks like. And there are a bazillion of these. And since it's coming apart, I may keep a few in here for me. But boy, I really hate to break up those pages that have all that design on them. I'll see. I'm going to look at this for a while. Sitting on my shelf where I could see it. You don't come across these very often with all of their parts. Oh, goodness. I have to do something here quick. Oh, shoot. Oh, please. My camera ducked out of the way here. There. Now we got it. This, I have never seen one like this ever. It probably had a celluloid decoration here. And believe it or not, this was velvet at one point, but it's so worn. It has its lock. It's kind of loose goosey, but it's there. It opened like that. So, and the inside is beautiful. Coming apart. Picturesque Europe album, embellished with beautiful views from the old world. I have not looked up to see how old this is yet. I've never seen one like that. Switzerland. And then there's a blank page, and this is Naples. Have you ever seen one like this? I mean, I'm not an official on these kinds of things. I just buy what I like. But I did not know what this was going to be like when I opened it. Pretty darn amazing. Who knew, right? Venice? Who knew? I didn't. And it goes right through the book. Constantinople, Vasco River, and then there's a few four back in the back here too. Pretty amazing. I'll probably offer that one up because I'd like for it to stay together. But if it doesn't sell, I'm sure I will be taking the pieces apart. I'm just gonna put these away so that I don't drop them or harm them. What are you doing, Zippy? Hi, Zippy Kitty's here, watching over the office. She's our three-legged office cat. Okay, I have cabinet cards and photos, and I really need to sort them. So, you are my victims. Check out that fancy, fancy jewelry. These pictures all came from Lansing, Michigan. Well, Michigan. And these are some that I'm probably going to bring to my next sale on Wednesday. And that's the 7th, I think. So keep an eye out for that. We put up a link on Monday. These are, besides having this beautiful border, they're kind of raised. And I think she's wearing a hat, but I'm not sure. This guy is a very cute guy. And for Pete's sake. And he's a handsome one, isn't he? And she's pretty. She's got the raised embossed frame. I think that says Ontario. She's got some fancy duds. And those, it looks like she has feathers coming out of her head. So I'm just setting these aside for the sale. He looks like a kind person, doesn't he? Sometimes the men look kind of weird. And was together with him, so they must have been a couple. And these are so rarely identified. I think he's a hoot. So I guess nothing's really changed in that respect. We don't write on our photos, so I could check out her hair. And I think those are pearls she's wearing. I'm not sure. This has a back stamp. These you need to watch for when you see these cards. I'll show you some other ones that are really fancy dancy, but it makes them more valuable dollar wise, but it's also cool because if you don't like what's on the front, you just flip it over, find another one, and then you have a little journal cover. She's got pretty flowers. And also, whatever different things are in a photo are also make it more anything unique, like her dress. I would guess maybe they're from Scotland or Ireland. I'm not sure. It would just be a guess. Here's this young man again. I don't know what this cap is here. I am not sure. But this one has things in it that mean something. Here's one. How fun is that? Present a present of a dozen cabinets, 2 blocks south of the post office, Pontiac, Michigan. That's fun. That would be a cute flower journal if it wasn't. Here's one that's really fancy. So if you see these and they're a reasonable price, I pick them up because they're gorgeous and you can do a lot. You could scan them and then you can use them more than once because she probably wouldn't mind if she was inside a journal. But, and this is another one. And these are, let's see, it says instantaneous portraits of children. That is cool. But he's kind of handsome. My cats are doing zoomies. It's so weird to have the house to myself. But for this video, I did put my dogs outside. They're crazy. And there again with plaid. And this is the same family, so got the fade around him. And like I said, this deck's coming to the sale Wednesday. What is today? Is the fourth? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It would be the 7th. Oh, go Sandy. He looks serious. I love the fade, the mist around him. This is an older one, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but and she looks very serious, but check out the jewelry she's got. The handsome dude. And it says O.H. McCoy, Pontiac, Michigan. She looks like a sweet pea. And the photographer stuff is embossed. Here's a photo place called Buzzard and Braben. Wonderful artist photos. Trying to make sure you can see these things. So these are already sorted, but I think they're fun. Her fancy outfit, all the beads. She is wearing a beautiful cameo brooch. Can you see that? So stuff like that really makes a picture stand out. And he's very dapper with his ascot tie. Oh, pink. And remember, this is all the same family, so. He has a stick pin. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a sword to me. Not sure. This little one did not want her picture taken. And then she's very unhappy about it. Here's a cute little peanut. A little bit faded photo. Beulah, 6 months, 21 pounds. I love her outfit. I have a hard time parting with these because I'm greedy and I just love them. It's a little faded too. She's got some, ugh, sorry, some fancy jewelry and some lace. But I have to try and sell them before I keep them, if that makes any sense. She is a cutie. He's handsome. So this sale's gonna see some not scary handsome dudes. Okay, so I'm gonna put these back where they were. But those will be for Wednesday. And my sale is late afternoon. And I usually only go for about, well, maybe 2 hours. So if you wanna, oh, cat, Hell Kitty is really naughty today. He's chasing my feet. I'll get the water bottle out. Guess that was enough for him. These for now, I'm keeping the jewelry on her. I have read, oh, I've read yes and no on these, whether they're memorial cards when they've lost someone. I am not sure, but I've read that they are in one places or that they're not in others. The the rolled paper. And again, there's debate, but this is the same picture in a different frame. So I do think that that's a memorial picture. He's just handsome and interesting. I think he needs a journal. She looks like a teacher, doesn't she? And again with the plaid. So she may need a journal. And look at this little peep. She's so adorable. Or he. Could be a he. So they used those little dresses when the kids were little. He's got a stand behind him. And that doesn't always mean that this is an unalive picture. They used those because it took so long for the pictures to snap or whatever you want to say. So sometimes they would put these behind people to help them stay steady. And he does not look unalive. So I would say not. I would say that's just a general reused stand. These two are adorable. All right, now I have not figured out what the heck this is. It looks like one of the, I don't know, maybe they just would seat people there. But when the babies wouldn't sit still, they had chairs or the moms were covered up holding the baby for the picture. It's really spooky. Mr. and Mrs. I want to find them because not many people, not many women got to be mentioned or allowed to do things. This is another one of him. I really want to find out. Looks like that's Oren. So let's see if I can find him too. Or Kali. This is a memorial. Probably all seen these. There's a lady in the middle there. And this is just special. It's 4 little tiny cards. And someone made this little frame for them. Sewed the ribbons on. So that needs to be in a special place. So that's I'm keeping for sure stack. Let's see if we can make room for all the stuff to follow here. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy talk. Okay, here we go. F.M. Pointer, the old reliable house mover. They sure were jack of all trades, weren't they? This is a postcard. It's a newer one, printed by Rappaport Printing of New York, 1936. I just thought that was fun. So it's a postcard, but I'm keeping it. So I'm gonna make that places. This little guy is wearing a little fancy outfit. Lewis Brothers. So I will put him in the kidlet pile. Let's see. Kidlet pile. I thought she was pretty. I'm not sure what I'll do with her, but she will be staying in the later. We get this kidlet and her goatee. And then down here is oh jeez. You probably know what I'm trying to say. Overexposure? It's probably gonna hang on to that. It's a teeny tiny picture. You don't see those very often. That is Alma. So I will put her in the young ladies pocket. And this is a cute family. I already backed it so that it wouldn't get into trouble. So I'm gonna make a family pile. Old car. I'll probably bring that to a sale. So I'm gonna put those up here. So that looks like Fred. So I will have a gentleman pile. I don't know what he is holding. Something important. So hopefully I can figure out. I need these all to be where I can get them. What a peanut at the beat. So kidlets, probably a confirmation picture. Cena, CENA, another confirmation. It's a different kind of that's Vera and Valenda. They must be twins. Check that one out. Wonder where they were working. So that will be in the ladies pile. I don't think I've even started a ladies pile. Oh wait, these guys should go in families. Okay, now we have a ladies pile. Tintype, which you can barely even see. Look at their hats. And the frame is beautiful. But it is not a very great picture, but it's here. This is Francis from 1928. If I know who they are for sure, before I do anything with them, I do try to find the people. If I have a name, I go and look them up and hope that I can find the owner or the family. They don't always want their pictures back, but then I scan them up onto Ancestry so that they're just there in a search. I'm really behind on that. Look at her curls. Mabel. Mabel, cute kidlet. Let's see. I'll just put all the kidlets together. Isn't she pretty? She looks like a teacher. Can you tell what journal I'm working on right now? I can't remember what these came from. I want to say it was a yearbook. I think he's handsome. And that is right. Oh, it's addressed to someone. He's a very stately guy. These three are a little scary, aren't they? I haven't seen these for a while, so this is as big an adventure for me as it is hopefully for you. Her name is Vera. I ended up with a whole scrapbook from that family box of pictures, and they did not want them. So I kept them because I have, it's a family worth of pictures, and this is adorable. I do not know. I think this is a print of a photograph or just a print. It's got a tiny little arrowhead down here, but I think that would be a great journal cover. Do you? You have to tell me what you think down below. I'm planning on having a box for each of these sections because then when I want a little girl's picture or something, I can go get it. This one gal is from Pittsburgh. She's pretty. 20s, maybe, you think? It has these really cute. It would be a good journal cover. It's all textured and let's see, ladies are here. Or are they? Did I move the ladies? I did. I already mixed up. Okay, ladies. This came out of a scrapbook. It's from Stoughton, Wisconsin, so it's a local to me. And this is embossed. It's got a pretty pilot. This says 1892. Oh, warranty deed. You see these and they're reasonable. Grab them up. It says 1892 warranty deed. And this would be the book where it would have been filed. This is in the wrong box. It needs to go in old paper box, which is what we're going to sort next. County of Essex, Massachusetts. Land deed to widow Ellen Wolfender. Wolfender. So it's a land deed. And it opens into a whole nother realm with the seal and everything on it. These just fascinate me. It was signed at 2:15 p.m. March 1892, the 2nd of March. So, see what you find when you sort things? This needs to be in a sleeve in one of my other books. So we will move that. Oh gosh, you guys have got piles here. I hope you have something good to drink and eat and whatever. You might need some adult beverages. Because I gotta get this done. I'll try to go faster. These are little kidlets. They don't look happy either. Mama. Mama, mama. Very cute. Little peanuts. They look kind of ragtag, raggedy. Okay, kids are over here. I love this. That would be a cute baby cover, wouldn't it? For a journal. This is Cecilia Clara Brings, 11 months. Isn't she a cutie? And what a cool frame. And I never get rid of any of these. I just need them to be organized. Look at her. Come on there, chickie babe. This is Rosina Marie Brings, 5 months old. Another one of the same, except this is Louis Raymond. And these are local to me too. They were sitting in an antique mall, and I grabbed them up. Cute peanut. On the back it says Fighting Bob and his grandpa, 1926. Oh my, these are in the wrong one too. These are my current favorite to find postcards. They're so fancy. I really hadn't paid attention or seen them and paid attention. Check out the little cars. Those go in a different box. Look at this guy. He's got a little anchor on his outfit. So maybe he needs to go in one of my little. Oh, this is our house, the first farm we owned in Albany, Wisconsin. That house has a whole nother story. I should probably keep that out. My goodness, I just like popped everything in the box. 4 barbers, no waiting. So those are trading. That's a trading card. Trading card. I know. Oh, Brunhilde. I'm not sure why that's in here. Unmarked. Lady. Tower of London. You can see why I need to go through these. Oh, there's a ship. We know where that goes. Play music. This is from West Salem, Wisconsin. I love their outfit. This is just too cute. Easter. He's a little hard to see, but he's hanging out in the yard there. 1947. He needs a journal. Don't you think? That's a postcard. I think these oopsies look amazing. I think that would be a journal right there. It says, lest you forget Boston lyrics. Somebody drew that on there. Another tin type of ladies. Fancy hats. Ladies up there. This guy. Can't get him out of here. He's out somewhere posing in the wilderness. I love this. He looks like I don't know, miner or something. He looks angry. These little tiny ones are probably my favorite ones to find. That's on the back of a card. I usually keep those separate because I don't want to lose them. He looks like a mobster, doesn't he? Kinda. That baby. 1875. 80s. Look at her. She's so surprised. And what's that on her shoulder? I have to get out oh, that's a fancy one. To set that in a different pile. Fancy hair. Fancy dancy. This a fellow. He's kind of beat up, but I'm guessing that's probably Civil War era. Here's another one of the postcards. I thought that would be a fun inchy twinchy kind of thing. Oh, squeaky chair. Here's a little peanut out for a picnic. More of the postcards. See why I need to go through this? It's taking you with me. The 3 little pigs. Wouldn't that be fun in a 3 little pig journal? And as always, you guys just need to let me know if you see something you really like. She looks mad, but I bet it really took a long time to sit for tin types. That will go in families. This is Grace. And it's a Perry picture. You probably could clean that up with an eraser. I love this picture. This came from Jody. He had a whole bunch of family pictures that nobody knew who they were. So, I mean, it's marked, but they did not know who she was. Then, oh my gosh, I just really tossed stuff in here. I hate these sleeves. Oh gosh. This is Edith, Effie, Carl, and Elma, about 1901. My grandma's name was Effie. I love that. I love it. I think if I would have ever had a baby girl, I would have named her Effie. Southern Belle lady she was. It says about 1901. This is not a picture. This is somebody's, I can't remember what language this is. I have to look it up. Might be Russian. I'm not sure. But how cool is that with all stamps and stuff? I'll have to look that one up. That's a journal on its own. In the wrong box. We're not even denting this, you guys. This is a mystery baby. Have any of you seen an outfit like that? I tried to find online a match, and I found one almost exactly the same, but it didn't tell where it was from either. So if you've seen that one, please let me know. This is Amelia Hutchison, wife of Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton Reese, mother of James, Samuel, John, and Robert, Edgar, and Cora. Holy cow, she had a lot of babies. Ladies, travel picture. I love those. I have a manuscript. Isn't he dapper? I have a manuscript here that someone in. Okay, I'm going to take this off here. Put it with my tiny pictures. So I have a manuscript that was tucked way down in an auction box a while back, and they must have had typewriters in the rooms of. I should have a thing for places. Let's see. Places. Places. See, I go through and I go through again. But they must have had typewriters and paper in the rooms of a steamboat or a boat. This guy took a trip around the world and he wrote every day, every single thing that they did and where they went and what it was like. And it's fascinating. It is Robbie. Isn't she cute? She looks sly. She's shy. She looks surprised. This isn't asleep. I can't get it out. So sorry if there's a glare. They're happy kidlets. And oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. I should have an animal pile, animal photo file because, and I think that's the same little one. And this says Raymond Voigt. Yeah, I need to, I'll go back through these after you've suffered through ones that's enough because I want to pull out all the ones that have animals in them. Oh man, guys. Okay, let's put the ones at the back is cool. He looks like a very studious fellow, doesn't he? Family. Swimming. Places. Places, more swimming. The bridge. Oh, this is not supposed to be in here either. I guess at least it was safe, right? It's an old autograph book. 1899, 1897. We'll have a look at that later because I have to go through my papers also. Travel guide for Miss Marjorie Studi, Monte Carlo Hotel, Miami Beach. We'll look at that later too. Arte. This is another memorial card. Another. And look at that on the back. Isn't that cool? It's a ghost picture. It's ghosty. Oh geez, more postcards. Yeah, we're getting there. She has pretty curls, doesn't she? Oh, look at that. A double fun one. Now, isn't she adorable? Talk about a beach journal, right? Here's a horse. I'll just start off. Yeah. And this one is really messed up, but look at him with his car. He might be a gangster, maybe. And uh, this one's another one from the Stoughton album. Gilbert Bacon, Philadelphia. I really have some things in here that don't belong. We will save them. Apparently, I'm saving this for a journal. Little peanut with the beach ball. I don't know how old that is, but I think she's wearing a bonnet. Not sure. Tintype. Here they are leading their cow. It's a cow. It's a cow. This is from Broadhead. That's only about 20 miles away from me. This is one I would turn it around and use this for a pocket or a journal cover because he's kind of scary looking. The fellow, look at that hair. This is another one that's uh, embossed. I'm trying to go faster, you guys. Some of the guys are kind of, look at that hat. And the background is interesting too. That is an old one. This is Mr. and Mrs. Some, or Mr. Mrs. and Miss Mrs. and Miss ladies. This one is Hallie and Grace 1890. Oop. And again, I'm not sure if that's a memory of memory card. On here, a gentleman. He looks like a he looks like a Wild West. It's another embossed picture. Pretty backing. Herman Photographer Stoughton. It's about an hour from here. The little cool stamp. Sorry, I'm probably wiggling these around and not helping much. This, I am not sure who is in that picture. Again, I need to get my magnifying glass out. Cute little cheeks on this baby. From Indiana. Indiana, I should hold that out. I am working on something that mentions Indiana. And lady, embossed. She looks kind of serious. Cute peanuts. Check the dress out this little one is wearing. Can you see it? It's fancy dancy. There you go, as Hazel would say. This shouldn't be in here either, but she's pretty. That's a baking powder. I can't remember if they're called trading cards or advertising cards. That doesn't belong here. He's zonked out. Another embossed frame, I think. I'm trying to hurry, you guys. I'm trying to hurry. Oops. This needs to go in the other box, in the other box, in the other box. All right, this is another mystery picture, and I do not know what she is wearing. She's outside. It's a board sidewalk and a brick wall. I have to get out my magnifying glass. I have one that was a watchmaker's microscope with a little holder. And oh God, this was probably a filler picture. If someone bought an album and did not have enough uh, pictures to fill it with their own pictures, they would get these filler pictures. And then they would have extra pictures in their book. The one on the right is sitting down, Daniel. Okay, kids. He is scary looking. He would be good for a scary kind of journal. This was bent. This guy, he's a scary one too. He definitely needs to be a pocket. Whoops. Definitely needs to be a pocket. This gal, this is a very old picture. It's probably a reprint. I might put her with my tiny pictures. Babies. Another really old one. Mm-hmm. Old woman in her shoe. She doesn't look like a very nice woman, does she? That's another filler picture. This is a postcard. Oh, this is a tintype. It keeps coming out of its little paper frame. What do you think he's up to? That's a very long coat. A little embossed frame. Might be the same lady. Oh, you guys, this is getting to be a long video. He looks like a happy one. Baby Constance. This is for a place, I think. Appreciate y'all hanging with me here. Holy cow, that makes me want to get my scissors out and just snip that beard right off. I'm going to guess this is around Civil War time, just from her clothes. Chicago. You think, I wonder if that's the same guy, older. You really never know what you're getting with these pictures. The guys look scary. Some of the ladies look scary. I like to dress them up. Like him, he needs like a hat and a pipe and stuff like that. I'll have to show you some of those sometime when I get more made. I'm really sorry this is taking so long. I think this is another Civil War era, and it has a very pretty back on it, as does he. It's this little peanut. Here's some ladies. Peanut, Peanut, and Papa. I guess I could just put these up here, huh? It's a fellow, a peanut. Oops, pretty peanut. Oh my goodness. We're almost an hour. I'm really sorry, you guys, but I need to get this done. Maybe I'll shut the camera off and just finish up. But I guess you know where the speed button is. And that could sound like a chipmunk of that Civil War era. That's a fellow. I love the plaid that they wore. Oh my goodness. Blue peanut. Red peanut. That's a place. I don't know why I have that one. Aren't they cute? Another place. Peanut, a place. Oop. 1946. He looks dapper, doesn't he? That's a very old photo. It's a postcard. It says Daddy and Little Margaret and Albert, baby. I really like that one. Here's one with the cows. The ladies are looking at cows. Look at that bunch. That's a postcard. It's got a message on the back. I don't know what, he looks not healthy. And there's a little seal at the bottom corner of this one. That's a fancy one. I don't find those very often. Some ladies. Look at that baby. My goodness. And I think with the log cabin in the background and stuff, it makes that a little special. Where is this place? I hope you guys are gonna never come back because it's fancy. So embossed frame. I'm only gonna go through the cabinet cards. We'll save the other ones for another day. I like that size picture too. This is an odd one. Look at this guy. He's totally like cropped in there, or it's like a picture with another photo added in. It's really strange. Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, of course. He's an interesting young man. Wedding. Another wedding in the back. Family. Very old lady card. Probably Civil War with a really cool stamp on the back. Which would probably be a tax stamp, would be my guess. All right, we're not going through all of the newer pictures because there are packs of them. Look at this guy. School journal, college. His hair. That was not a very good. Okay, here. That's two pictures at once. And that has a back on it. Back stamp. It's a tiny picture, which we'll put with my tiny pictures. This is what I was talking about before. The mom is holding this baby with a big old blanket over her because they wanted just a picture of the baby, wouldn't sit still. So the mom would sit in a chair and they'd throw a blanket over her and she would hold the baby still. He's handsome looking. He looks like a Wild West saloon owner. Almost done, promise. That is a dapper fellow in an embossed frame. A peanut baby in a carriage. Look at this little crew. Gosh, they're cute, aren't they? They're cute. We're getting almost to the bottom. Yay! Look at his hat. He looks like a gambler out west, doesn't he? Oh, shoot. That's one of my tiny fish. No, it's a kidlet. This, I'm guessing, Civil War again. Look at all those kids. This is Ralph. Oh, Frank Brown Foss and Elizabeth Gust Meyer. What's that in the family pile? More stuff that doesn't belong here. She looks fancy. She needs a journal, as does this lady. Here's a guy gardening. I think we did it. As I wave the photograph around and around. So that's it for now of all the ones I have found so far. I know there's another box somewhere, but aren't you glad it's not here today? So I just have these packages, and I've already gone through them. I'm probably going to bring them to the sale. Probably Angela's sale. There's a whole pack of them in each one. Family pictures. And look, it's the bottom of the box. Woot hoot. Bottom of the box. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Oh, a bookmark wanting to be a bookmark. I appreciate you sorting through all these things for me. Now I will find a little file box for each one. So when I need a picture of a boyfriend, a family, a lady, I can find them easily. And then hopefully I will keep everything together. I don't see any that I've missed so far. I see tiny ladies here, tucked up here where I wouldn't lose it. I love those. I wish we had photo booths where we could still do that because it's fun. Here's the other little photo album I got with those others. Fancy. This one I'm hanging on to. I'm not sure. It's Civil War again. There's just a few pictures in here. But I'm probably going to fill this up with some of my the pictures I want to keep. Because it's a nice size. It will fit in wherever I put it. And that's really all I see right now. So, oh my gosh, an hour. So I'll let you go. The next long video will be a sorting of papers. My French papers, letters, all of that kind of stuff needs to get at least separated and then into sleeves. I won't make you watch me do that, but, and you know, as you can see, I have to look at every single one of them, so be prepared. Adult beverages, anything like that, snacks. So thank you for putting up with me. Thank you to everyone who's returning and anyone new. I hope you'll hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you've been up to, especially during this long video. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.